Hello, and welcome to my studio. My name is Lisbeth, and I'm a Danish abstract mixed media artist. Some weeks ago, I did 2 videos about jelly printing with gold leaves and metallic powders or pigments, and I promised in that one of the videos that I would make some collages of the papers I made. In the jelly printing sessions. I have already made 2 small videos with a collage in each of them, and today I will make the third one, and that will be that. I will put links below in the description box for both the jelly printing videos and the 2 collages. So here again, my substrate is 20 by 20 centimeters or 8 by 8 inches, and it is 425 DSM watercolor paper. And again, it is a square format. I like square formats because you can turn it in all directions, and it isn't always you end up liking the way you did the collage best. Perhaps you like it another way. And as I said in the other 2 videos, it can be quite overwhelming when you have such a big stack of prints to choose. So I would recommend you pick 4, 6, 7 papers, perhaps depending on the size of your substrate. The bigger the substrate, the more papers you, of course, you need. But pick the amount I mentioned and work with them. You can always add more if you think there's missing something. So I have also, because I have used my small jelly plate when I made these, because the gold leaf was that size here, I have removed all the edges from my papers, and I just do it like this. Take my ruler and remove it here, so it isn't disturbing to see the white edges or the black edges or what color it could be. So now I have all my small papers I have chosen here, and I don't know if I will use them all, but this is my options. And I have a bigger sheet here and a roll-off sheet, and then I have found this circle. It's just white paint on black paper, and I have drawn with a knitting needle through it, and there I have this egg. It is a stencil I have, and I think I have used pen pastels to make it. I don't know if it will be in this collage, but I think it fits the papers here. I have crumpled some black papers, and there is also just some bits and bobs. So I think that was all I was going to say now. So yeah, here we go. I have this roll-off sheet here, and I think I will attack this collage a little different than I usually do. I seldom glue just one big piece of paper down, but I think I will do that today, because I don't know if I can succeed doing this, but I will try. Most of my collages are made with stripes or rectangles or squares, and it is quite a grid format very often. And if I can, I will try to use more organic shapes in this collage here. So I will glue this down, and you don't need to see me gluing a big piece of paper down. So I'll glue it down and be back. So now this is glued down, and I've cut the edges clean. So I think I will take some of my papers and try to tear some roundish oval shapes. Let me see if I can do that. Yeah, I think I can, but if it will look nice, I don't know. That is very different from the way I normally do this. But it's always nice to try new things, to challenge yourself. It is very easy to do the same things over and over again, and until you get bored of it, and that's not a good thing. Yeah, these are quite, I think this looks quite nice. And I also have this paper here. I think it is daily paper with white paint and some gold flakes. Not cornflakes, but gold flakes. Yeah, something like this. I also have this piece here. Perhaps it is too white. Yeah. Perhaps we can make a black one. I have just taken a piece of paper like this and crunched it up. A couple of times so it gets wrinkles, and I like that. But, perhaps I can also put this in here. This is the fiddling part. Yeah, perhaps. Something like this. Yeah, I think that looks quite nice. And what else can we do? What else can we do? Perhaps we can take a piece of this here. And make a long strap. there, like this. So it's like you divide a piece there. I like that, and I also think perhaps I can make some embroidery here. Yeah, the question is, does it need more than this? I will just look at it and decide what to do next. I think I like it like this. I have torn a little bit of this piece out here because there were six pieces, and I like odd numbers, so now there's 7 pieces. The big question is, can I glue them down exactly like they're sitting here? And I don't think so. Normally I can take a picture with my phone, but my phone is up here filming, so perhaps I can make some small marks and know this is where they are going, but I don't know if that will work. So I think I will take them off in the way I am gluing them down. And see how it ends. And if I don't like it, it's again, it's only paper. And yeah. So I have a juicy glue stick I'm using. And I have my cloth here to burnish it down. Yeah, I already can't remember precisely how they was sitting, but yeah, we will play by the ear and eyeball it and hope for the best. I think I will try to make them a little, yeah, that they are going in the same direction, all of them. But let's see. Something like this, perhaps. No. Yeah, I think this is nice. And then the egg. I really like the egg shape. I don't know why, but I do. I think it is a really nice shape. Yeah, like this. Yeah, then it ended up there, my egg. And there was this stripe here. I think I will glue down there. Like this, yeah. And again, I will cut the edges off. This is really different from what I'm normally is doing. But yeah, it can also go like this, or perhaps like this. That is nice too, this way here. I really think I like it better this way. Yeah, I think I would let it be this way. And now I will take a closer look and this. Yeah, I think I will do something about that white edge there, and then I will decide. I will do some stitches down here, what this should be and what color it should be. So be patient, and when I look at the piece now, it really reminds me of a lot of small eggs lying on the beach somewhere. And I think I will sew a little pattern into this black egg there. So just a moment. So I think I will pre-poke some holes here. I have my plastic and I have my, where is it? It is here, my tool for poking holes. And again, you can make one yourself with a corkscrew and a darning needle, and then you have nice things to punch with. Or you can just use your needle. So I think I will make some triangles so it will look like crackles, perhaps. I will come up here, and again, as you have seen me do many times before, secure my thread with some tape, because I don't want knots on the back of my papers. I don't mind knots. I love French knots, for instance, but this paper isn't very forgiving if you put a big knot here on the back and you want to frame it. Perhaps it would make a bump. If it has been fabric all over, or the substrate has been fabric, it wouldn't matter, because fabric is more forgiving and the knot would disappear into the fabric. So yeah, this was a little triangle, and then I can punch another one here. Oh, I got tangled in my scissor. I'll come up here. Now I already have a hole here, so it is just going down there. Come up there. Down there. And up here and down there, and you have the next triangle. And this one is easy because you already have the two legs for the triangle, so it is just coming up in one of those two holes here, yeah, like this. And then we can see the next hole is going to be there. There I have the one leg there, and I need to make two legs more. So I'll come up in the hole we just poked and go down here. here. And then there's another triangle. And then there was a knot here on my thread, and that is not okay. So, oops, there it goes. So, yeah, you can see the small triangles. I will sew this and be back, because I think you got the meaning. So, I'm nearly done with the small triangles. I don't know if the pattern has a name, because it is quite random, but I think you could call it connected triangles. But you could see I just missed, well, not missed, I need to do the last stitch down there, like this, and then it's done. And again, cut it off and secure it with a little piece of tape here. And I think this looks quite nice. This is merceriseret cotton thread, and I like to use this thread here. It's on small cones, and I don't get tangled up in all these embroidery floss yarns. There are several strands in, and you have to divide it, and so I always end up with a bird's nest of yarn. So this is much more convenient for me. But this is it. And now the big question is, do I need a little more stitching up here? Just a little there, perhaps. Some straight stitches there. I think I will do that. And again, I will take my plastic piece here and my I think I will eyeball it here, and I'll just poke there. And again, I will take my this. It is not white, this thread. It is cream colored or beige or écru, or yeah, it could have many names. So I will go down there in the hole, and again, I don't think you get bored with all my tape and all my securing my thread here, but it's needed. And then I'll just go down in that hole, come up in the hole beside, and down there, and in the hole beside there. And beside there. This way you save thread. Instead of I'm just doing it like this, you don't need so much thread when you do it like this, because you only use this small on the back side instead of a long one this side. In Danish it is called, if I translate it, saving sewing. When you do it like this. I will do the rest down here and be back. So now I'm done with sewing, and I think this looks quite nice. And I just want to do a little about this white edge here. I don't like that. It is a Caran d'Ache number 2, and it is water soluble, so I can take my water brush and just give it a little here and there, and then stripes also here. Yeah, I think that looks nice. This is really a different collage than I'm used to do. I enjoyed it, and I think I will explore this a little more, tearing shapes out instead of always. I know I always tear my papers, I almost always tear my papers, but it is always in squares and rectangles and lines and stripes and grids, and this I think it is perhaps my accountant brain that comes through here, but I really like this piece here, and it is much different than the two others I have made in this series. This was the first one, and this was the second one, and I guess these two can go together, but I don't think this one goes with the other two, but that doesn't matter. So this is an example on how you can use your gel printed papers when you have used gold leaves, gold flakes, and metallic powders and pigments. And they of course get a little bling blingy, but who doesn't like a little bling bling sometimes? So I hope you find this useful and you liked the videos. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, and I would also appreciate very much if you would consider subscribing my little Danish channel. So take care, be creative, and until next time, so bye bye for now.